Hey everyone, Aaron here from Hydes Leather. A nice hot sunny day, so I'm wearing my summer wear. And we are in Richmond, British Columbia today, and that's a suburb of Vancouver. And a little known fact is that Vancouver is an absolute hotbed of hypercars, supercars, customs, classics, hot rods, you name it. So we're going to do a little bit of exploring over the next few weeks. And today we're going to be visiting a good friend, Peter, from Flat 6 Classics. He specializes in vintage 911s, and as you may know, Hydes has a 1970 911 race car, and we've decided that we're going to make it a little bit more streetable. So we brought it to Peter to come and do his thing to it and put his signature and stamp on it, and we are very excited to come in, have a little chat with Pete, see what he's doing, and also see our new car. So can't wait. Let's get inside and have a look. Today we are in Richmond, British Columbia, and we are talking with Peter O from Flat 6 Classics. Peter has been building vintage spec 911 race inspired cars for a number of years now, and we wanted to get in here. This is the first of our series of shop profiles, and Pete's a good friend of ours. So Pete, welcome to the show.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're pretty excited too, because you're actually building the very first Hydes Leather car. So
yes, proud of it.
Damn excited to see what that's going to look like. But today we just wanted to kind of profile you a little bit and find out what it is that makes your shop special, because we all know it is very special. And how did you get started? Where did it come from?
Geez, I've been into cars forever, but Porsche has just been in my blood. So since a toddler.
Yeah.
When you're a kid rolling around with little toys, it's always been a Porsche. Built my first car when I was 15.
Wow.
Gifted to me.
Wow.
It was a 72 911 RS clone.
Well, that's a nice gift.
It was a pretty nice gift. It was a roller, mind you, so I had to piece it together, and it took me about a good 4 or 5 years to kind of put it together. And I kind of messed it up because it used to be a nice car, and I happened to watch Bad Boys, and everybody wanted the C2 look. So
right.
It got bastardized a little bit.
So you updated it.
I updated it. Yeah.
Okay. Now you're going the other way. You're going full back dates. You're doing all vintage stuff. So when did Flat 6 actually? When was the spawning of Flat 6 Classics?
It's been about 10 years now.
Yeah.
It's coming up 10 years, and I still did it as a hobby since my teens.
Yeah.
Building cars here and there. Quite a few back dates and just stuff for myself and a few friends. And, I got more and more interest and inquiries, and I just decided to do what I love to do as a full-time thing.
Nice. So do you know how many cars you've done now?
A couple dozen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're doing like 2-3 a year kind of thing, and
usually it depends. If it's a full restoration, probably about 2. But if it's just piecing some parts together and making a car look a little cooler than it was, or then I can fit a couple more in there.
Very cool. Yeah, you've definitely got I think you've got a signature look now, which is really cool. Very race inspired, right? You're not really the outlaw guy. You're kind of more vintage racer kind of look. Is that the best way to describe it?
What you would call it is basically period correct.
Period correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take whatever you would buy back in the 60s or 70s out of the dealership, and you had a catalog back then, and it was all the sport purpose options. So you have seats, you have roll bars, you have all this race inspired stuff, harnesses and whatnot, motor upgrades, and this is all factory Porsche stuff that they were doing, and they offered it to the public. So that's kind of what we follow, the true. We modify things a little bit to our own taste, but along the lines still of the sport purpose look. Yeah.
Okay. So this would have been like a bespoke division of Porsche back in the day for the racers and.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Very
so factory built STs, which were 911Ss, converted, and we do similar stuff to that. That vibe.
Very cool. All right. Well, looking around your shop, I mean, it's like a candy store in here. So
all the colors, Skittles.
Yeah, it really is Skittles, and the Hydes car. So you've done many What was the color we called it? It's it's Dunkelblau, right? Just
Dunkelblau.
dark blue.
It's dark blue. It's a very similar to Aga blue.
Okay.
I actually just ran COA on your car, and I'm waiting for the return to see what the original color of your car was.
Oh, okay.
That'll be interesting, yeah, and see what the options were and whatnot. But
yeah,
it's far from original, and
well, that's okay. That's the way we like it. So
yeah, it's very cool. It's a very cool car. It's got a lot of history. I've done a lot of research on it, and there's quite a bit of information of when it was raced.
Yeah, it has a bit of a racing pedigree. So
it does. Yeah. It's actually most of its life. It's been a race car.
Really? Okay. Well, I guess we're going the other way now, so we're going to make it a little more comfortable, but still street racer. Yeah.
Respectfully. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah. Right on.
So it's very cool, and I'm honored to do it, and I think it'll be a very, very cool project when it's finished. And it's pretty close to being finished.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting close. It's looking very special. So we'll update you in just a few clips here, maybe, and see how the progress is looking. And yeah, Pete, great talking to you. And hey,
you as well. Yep.
Love having you do the car.
Yeah, happy to have you.
Appreciate it. Oh, yes. Oh, the color. Damn. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. Oh my God, that paint. Pete, you've outdone yourself. This looks amazing. I'm in love.
I also painted in there.
Oh,
I run the carpet into the footwell
Yep.
with sound deadening, so whatever rocks and stuff, it'll kind of absorb the sound there. And then you can have the footrest, the footboards.
Yep.
And this actually gets cut back a little bit, so it just covers right there.
Oh yeah.
But there's a few holes in there, and that's how they did it. They actually ran the carpet down there.
Very period correct. Very cool.
Always.
So
yeah.
I gotta say, this is the first time seeing the car out of the body shop, and wow, I mean, I'm blown away by the bodywork.
Yeah,
And we did pay, so that was great. But this is an old race car, and I'm sure it had bounced off a few things in its day. So this was much less than true, and
We found some surprises.
yeah, it is looking amazing. I'm just blown away by the color, the sheen, the polish, how straight all the lines are. It looks, it's a different car. It's an absolutely different car. I'm so stoked about this. So this is the reveal. Wow. Wow, have you ever tidied this up?
This is what it should look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has got an endurance racing fuel cell in it. And this is the original fuel cell that was in the car, but it was god-awful colors.
Yeah, we got rid of the Ronald McDonald look, and we went for a little bit more stealth. Cleaned up some of the wiring in here, reloomed a little bit. We
Cool.
resynced all your hardware and
Oh yeah, that looks sharp.
gave
And
you,
I have
gave
a-
you the VIN.
And I have a VIN number now. I'm legit.
Yeah,
Someone cut the VIN off to fit the fuel cell in, so we were kind of half a
You
VIN
also
number.
have one on the pillar.
Okay.
I refreshed it and riveted it back on.
Okay, great. Looking sharp. Peter is a very good client of Hydes Leather, and he uses a lot of our leathers in his cars, in his projects, and so we've got some very special seats that we're doing that were supplied by GTS Classics. You work a lot with GTS Classics.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah, with Stefan, and hey, he builds a good quality product. So we're excited to see how these seats are going to look in the car, and really appreciate having you as a good client of Hydes Leather, and using our leathers in these beautiful classics. So yeah, love the partnership. Let's keep it going.
Only the best.
All right.